Alright, I'm playing a game of one of the best stealth games ever made, Thief 2. Reason I am choosing Thief 2 as opposed to Thief 1. While Thief 1 is great, it does have an awful lot of problems in some of the design. There's a lot of, let's throw in weird crypts it's very hard to find your way around.
I've always equated feelings with getting caught. They both get in the way of my money. Unfortunately, not everyone is as committed to their work as I am. An old associate of mine, Basso the Boxman, wants to marry Lady Rumford's chambermaid, Genevieve, and live happily ever after. Guess prison life spoiled his taste for thievery. Too bad for Basso that Lady Rumford has other plans. Marriage would void Genevieve's indentured service contract, so Rumford is keeping her confined in the estate with the rest of her worldly possessions. Basso has asked for my assistance on getting her out, since infiltration is my specialty. I make it a policy never to take a job so sentimental, but the Rumford Manor could be a lucrative opportunity for a man like me. It would also mean that Basso would owe me a favor, and in this line of work you can never have too many of those. I'll sneak in after dark and clear a path for Basso so he can rescue his damsel in distress. Along the way, I'll pick up a few souvenirs for the local pawn shops. That should make all this aggravation worthwhile. Otherwise, I'll make Basso wish he was still rotting in Crag's Cleft. This proves it. Going legit is more trouble than it's worth.
Alright, so I'm an expert, so it wants me to knock out at least 8 guards. I can't kill anybody, which is my usual go in Thief. Gather up some stuff. So, cool thing is, first to start off, I rush around and I grab, I make a path for Basso to go through. Once he has that, I can kind of go in and just grab whatever I need to get. So Thief 1 is a great game and really kind of set the...
I sprung the lock on the side door for you, Garrett. It's the only good way in.
Now, often you're going to have a number of different ways you can actually get into a particular mission, but this one, they kind of want you to use all your basic thief skills pretty quickly, so it helps to have a place to go. So he gave me the key. Alright. So I'm inside. Notice that can't quite pick up. Quiet.
Good thing the butler's out for the night. He left his lights on.
One of the things Thief 1 did that Thief 2 is a bit better at is Thief 1 decided it needed to be a little more sort of fantasy thief. So you have So you have like skeletons and zombies and other things that, and some locations that really don't. What's this? I'm not gonna open the house yet. Which really don't show Thief off at its best. Thief, like Hitman, is at its best when you are set in a location that feels like a real-world place. You have ways of kind of getting into all sorts of places, and you're not sort of shoved down a particular way to go. Granted, it's a tutorial, but as you noticed, I could have just walked up right inside the house, or this is the rough map. This will show roughly where I'm at, and so I need to get up to here. Recommends I go through this way, and then to get Jenny out. I believe, if I recall, after they take off, I can just kind of go through and steal whatever I want in this house. Now, another thing Thief does that other stealth games do not, and this is one of the things that makes makes Thief a vastly superior stealth game to many of those other ones. Is that right there? That sound. You can hear someone sniffing. I should switch this. I did a video as an example for one of my classes where I did a thing with the stealth in a couple different games. And the problem I really found, and one of the things that irked me about Dishonored, food, thief always needs some food, I know, is in Dishonored, the guards stay stone still. They don't make sounds. You don't know when they're around. You just kind of like come down a corridor and then there's someone. Like, it's really bad about actually like letting you be stealthy, because what it's trying to do is to turn this off. Okay. Alright, I'm a little bit dark here. I'm okay with that. It's really bad about letting you be stealthy because it's just the gamma adjust will actually be probably okay. Turn that light back on. See better? Yes. So when you're just going around in Dishonored, you can't tell when you're in a location where someone can see you or not. You can't tell if there are guards anywhere in the area. So it's very simple to end up...
Stand around.
Okay.
Good for the feet. Good armor.
I'm hearing
sword.
a female voice there, heard a male voice before. I'm going to shut out that light. I don't believe they
Damn torches. Always sputtering out.
Well, don't just make tap over it. Light it up.
So
lost
Dishonored,
my
you have to
tinderbox.
use the ability
Why
to
don't
sort
you
of see
do it?
through walls and such and stuff the hard lets you do. And like, yeah, there's a reason for it in the game. The biggest thing there is because it's not a very good stealth game. It's there to make the stealth more manageable, because you can't rely on your own senses, and that's one of the things that makes Thief good. It exaggerates those sounds. Now, the little black gem at the bottom means I'm hidden. Should look up here. Means I'm hidden, so I can tell if they can't see me. Whereas with Dishonored, I was hiding at one point, and it turned out that the thing I was hiding wasn't big enough. Dude saw me, and then just like everyone got alerted immediately. Okay. Oh, dude down there. Is he on a patrol? I used to think patrols were bullshit till I can't remember where I was stuck, but it was like a mall or something. And I watched a security guard just kind of go on a loop, just walking around, just standing still, which is not great for your back. So they start moving around. They're kind of bored. Want to have something to do. Okay, that guy looks like he's just sitting there. Okay. What I'm going to try to do, got some playing cards, those will be useful. So, with those two in there, if I've got to let Basso through... Oh. You do in the dark. But...
maybe it was rats.
I would rather...
Rats be a bit of meat, Ned.
So I'm going to try to... Yep. This is some old-timey graphics and stuff. But it works. Let me just make sure one thing is checked. Then I have auto-looting bodies. Yes. Okay, so now I've got a clear path at least that far. The door there is shut. Okay. So, open up what's in here. Okay. Smaller room. And this is probably supposed to be actual weapons on the wall, but it just looks like this is the guard's poster. For like, do you have all your... Recognize these equipment? The thief coming in the night may have any one of these. I don't see my blackjack on there. Now, flares kind of an odd thing for me as a thief. Flash bombs, very useful. Something up there? No, I don't think so. Now, occasionally in the fires, you will have fire crystals. For the most part, if you're doing an expert level run, those aren't as useful because you don't want to kill anybody. But take a look at where I'm. So I should be. Was in here. Looks like I'm probably here. So if this opens up into the workshops, or I think I'm in that small room right now. So then we've got this hallway. But I think that dude seemed like he was kind of close to the bed. So I'm gonna listen.
Notice there's never.
Okay. I think he's kind of close there, so if I just open that door, I might be getting a face full of guard. I don't want that. So I'm gonna try to come up from him on behind, make sure there's no one else he can see. If he is just kind of hanging out in the hallway, I should be okay. Hello, guard. Is that where I would have come out? No, it's not. Okay, there's a doorway there. I think that was the one. Steal that, thank you. Oh, bump. Okay. Now, I'm going to put you with the rest of my guard collection. I can move full speed here a little stealthily because it's not like... Oh, this is still sort of moss or something. So I've actually got two different like walk buttons set because it's very important to be able to creep forward at a slower speed. And then also at like the faster speed at times. The problem this gets me... Nope, I would have come up behind you. Okay. The problem this gets me is it's so different from other like FPS games that usually what's like a crouch or something I use C as, or X rather, as walking backwards, which is also very important. What's in here? Okay. Guessing there's nothing in here. So it does take a little bit more getting used to. Like way back in the day, I used to use this. I used to be much more used to this sort of style because I played it Thief a lot. But you start playing enough other ones because they don't really use that. Stealth is... Most games that use stealth use controllers anymore. Because there you can just literally push further. Listen. I think like you kind of look around the corner. There's a whisper. Or a whistle. Sounds distant. I don't know how far. I don't like the fact that I'd be coming out into light. Let's get away from the light pretty quick. Now, because I played a test thing of this the other day, I know that there's a pretty big, and it's been years since I played it, so I kind of remember. There's a huge empty kitchen. Someone's walking. Now, the thing about the big empty rooms get nerve-wracking because if someone happens to come in from the other side, you're going to be in trouble. Now, if a guard sees you... Guard over there. I don't think that's the only one. If a guard sees you, they become pretty tough. Because you can't just knock a guard who's seen you unconscious. You have to, like, run or pull out your sword. And because I'm doing... Okay, there's someone walking on those tiles. Where are you? I think we have a bug. That dude's just kind of going in circles. It's a shame because there's some stuff on the other side I need. Now, civilians, if you run into them... Hi, guard. I'm going to be very, very quiet. Oh, shit. Okay, fuck. I've got to get to that door. Civilians, if they see you, will, like, freeze for a second and start to run. Them you can still knock unconscious. So guards become pretty much invulnerable to your blackjack when they see you. Regular folk are blessedly not. And I mean, the AI scripting and such isn't what it could be today, but you basically have... Oh, crap. Is that the only door I can enter into it from? Looks like. But you have people working, doing some stuff. It would be cool to see kind of more of an actual remake than the more recent Thief game, which was not particularly great. Primarily because you could have the systems a little bit more like Hitman, where people really are kind of going about their day, they've got their stuff to do, and yes, it's on a loop, but the loops are... There's enough people kind of in places you don't notice it as much. This dude's still just walking in a circle. Okay. I just have to run in and hope I don't get the other... Oh, we got a bug of some sort. That did not happen the other day.
Help!
Okay. Hopefully nobody heard that. Usually the guards will say something. Now it sounds like there's a guard somewhere. As I recall, the boxes don't tend to hide anything. They're not like the modern ones. You can pick them up, you can throw them, you can hide behind them. I think, if I recall, that's actually someone above me. Whoa. Room there? Okay, usually the gold are the ones you can pick up. So this is the world's loudest dumbwaiter. So if I hit this, he didn't hear that apparently, which is good because that was loud. But it's one thing that bothers me with stealth games sometimes, because if they hear you walking, they'll get alerted. Which, cool. I mean, that's how it should work, unless you're walking in a place where someone should be. Like, the guard sees me, like, walking down the middle of this downstairs. Like, I get it. I know why they're confused. I shouldn't be there. Oops, I didn't do that. But, like, if I knock someone out and they hear footsteps in a place where, like, servants are supposed to be, it shouldn't be suspicious. That's just the people who are there all the time. Okay, so I think the other guard is, like, just right outside of this. Oh, nope, next room. Okay, so my best bet. Got plenty of arrows. I'm gonna darken that.
What was that?
Built in those doors opening. Good. Well, there's that one. Oh, I think the hallway might be one that I can't actually get to him unless I were to, like, alert him, and I don't want to do that because guards are dangerous. So I can go upstairs from in here, but I don't want to steal stuff yet. I want to get Basso with his lady. So he'll stop bothering me, so it looks like I'm pretty close. I'm going to clean out the servants' quarters, see if there's anything there, then head there. So yeah, I think that's the little guard booth he has to use. So then I can actually go upstairs, though I have a feeling if I just go up that middle passage to the kitchen, that's usually going to be where a lot of stuff is. One of the nice things is the layout of a lot of these are actually kind of what you think it would be. Like, where are people keeping stuff? Oh, okay, I see. Because you'll find some little things in weird places on occasion. And part of this game is looking at nooks and crannies, but I do get bothered by a lot of the more recent games where it's just like, why am I going in this room? Because there has to be something there. And like, you'll find items you need in places that make no sense just because they want a reason for you to go into this other place. The location can't just feel like a real location. They've got to video game it up a little bit. And Thief at its best feels like a real location with real stuff where it should be. Everybody sleeping. Servants all out? Yeah, party? Oh, scroll. Done, yeah. Sometimes I think I miss the days crime ruled the streets, as a sheriff would have it. Either way, we walk in fear. But before, we lost at most a purse. Well, now, we may be shut up in irons simply for giving the wrong thing at the wrong time. Give me the old days back again, and a pox upon Truart and all his thugs. You know, just wrote you this little letter. It sounds like I was talking with you. Just leave it on your bed, you know, just in case Truart and his thugs are going through here. I don't think they will. But, you know. It's a steampunky kind of time. So the guard just sort of sit in a little shack just right next to here that I really can't get him out of. Let's look. Yeah, the guard's just right in there. Just standing in a room. I mean, granted, those two... Where he's standing in a room and people are just walking back and forth, you think they either are super suspicious of their servants or...
Well, that's her door. Guess Basso can open it. He's not much of a sneak, but he can sure handle a lock.
Either they're super suspicious of all the servants, or people just come through here all the time. Because honestly, like, you've got the two guards down by the main entrance. So if someone comes through, like they could check servants in and out or something like that. But this dude just sitting in a place to watch servants walk back and forth between, like, housekeeping. It's housekeeping. Yeah, like up towards where housekeeping and such is, and the rest of the house. So like you don't need a guard here, one patrolling here, two here, and did I catch another one? No, I don't think. I think that might have been it. So I don't know if this basement needs like 5 guards. It's got them. So far, only one servant. Now, see, the other servants and such are the thing that should make being down here more nerve-wracking, not the guards. Because the guards will go on their route and do their things. And if they see me, like, it's possible to fight a guard, it's just difficult. But they're scary simply because you're not good at doing that. But if there's more servants having to get around, I mean, that's what Hitman has done extremely well, where you've got just regular folks you have to deal with. But part of this game is you're not blending in with the crowd. You are very specifically the person who sneaks in, isn't seen, grabs all her stuff. Plus, this poor dude's like... Did I go through here? Did I look at this? Yes. This poor dude's bedroom, I mean, it's all the way... He has to go through, like, all these guards. It's way the hell away from everything. It's a decent-sized bedroom for a servant. I mean, like, quarters for a servant. This is actually probably pretty good. But... I don't know. I just feel like he's just distant from everybody, and I feel kind of bad for him. I mean, I guess his alone time can be good, but there's times it's nice to have people around. But he does have his own little entrance and exit, so he can, like, bring a honey. Or she can bring a dude, or he can bring a dude, or she can bring a honey. Whatever they want. Alright. Dude, Basso, where you at? Ah, there we go. And I also like the fact that, like, it often, like, the overarching story will sort of end up happening, but it's not like you start off with this big, huge thing, which is what the new version of Thief tried to do. It was just, you have to save the world. Like, fuck saving the world. Let me just go into places to sneak in and steal things, because that's my job. And occasionally run into something. Like, you end up stopping a god in the first one, but that's not your original plan. You just end up finding some things, and I kind of like it because it just makes it feel like you're getting sucked into something gradually when you are just here to steal shit from people. And like I think like a Hitman style individual missions that aren't like telling a major story would be great for a Thief game. I guess there's fan missions, and I haven't really messed with those. I kind of want them. It's funny because I'm talking through the whole thing, and it's kind of cool, but I have a feeling no one will ever listen to it. So I'm essentially talking to myself. But I'm good company. Dude, you need to go. What are you doing, dude? Go through. Come on. Come on, buddy. Look, it's just a guard. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's just unconscious. Okay. So, if you could step a little lighter, there's a guard right around the corner. Like, I can hear you plain as day, dude. Dude, I hear you so well. Don't run. Don't run. The guard's right. The guard's right there. Do you hear him humming? Harumphing? These are telekinetic locks.
Basso!
Shh, come with me.
No, I want to steal your... Okay, you're not coming back. I might as well take whatever you got in there. Okay. Go. I'm nervous is because they're NPCs. They might actually be able to run in places I can't, and, like, they won't alert the guard, but I will. Yep, loud. Let's go soft on loud, soft on loud, soft on loud. Okay, go. Let's get you two out. I don't know guards are going to come, but I do like to see lovebirds make it off. It's more exciting this way. Oh, look, this is my handiwork. No one. Oh yeah, your whole world's each other. No one cares what Garrett did. Garrett knocked a bunch of people out. Did you do no? So shut up.
Shh, come with me.
I don't think. Yeah, I get to go back in. I think they just stay here until I'm done. I don't think I talk to them. So instead of leaving, they're just going to wait there because this is an old game. All right. So now Lord Basso. I'm down in your crypts. Not your crypts. Down in your servants' quarters. Taking all your stuff. Oh, look. Put 2 people down there. Hit 2 people down there. Like, you know, they bang it out like crazy because there's nothing else to do. Like, 2 people down there. There's only the one servant whose room is actually down that way. Well, there's the other room. I don't know what that room is for. It's supposed to be like, it's not a guard's room.
Always broken. These fancy gadgets around here. I can't get a simple mug of coffee.
The coffee maker's broken. So, you know, like, especially they had a guy and a girl down there. Like, you know, eventually they have to just get bored enough. It's like, you know, we could just, yeah, I mean, I'm kidding. I mean, I'm kidding unless you're not kidding. If you're not kidding, I mean, we could, there's nothing else to do. So we might as well, you know, because no one's going to come through. Except for tonight. If you've been banging it out, one of you been facing each direction, maybe, depending what you're doing. Or at least you definitely would have noticed when I knocked one of you unconscious. That's what you get, NPCs. For not being... Not like, make hay while you can. Walk. Listening. So, those stairs that led up earlier, I heard people walking around, which means I probably don't want to go that way immediately. I want to be able to approach it from a spot where I can see where people are at and knock them unconscious. Also, let's be very glad of the fact that water effects back in the day, and even today, it's not like you're dripping through the house. Like, you don't leave a trail. Sometimes stuff gets left in there. I think this was sort of steampunk before people were all like gaga about steampunk. which I like. I don't like steampunk that much. Steampunk would be better if it weren't for the people who were like loved it, because it feels like it's a genre that's only created by the like. I don't know. It feels like a genre that like only exists because people like drawings of it, and like, well, that's kind of fine. It's an aesthetic that seems like it was designed specifically for cosplay. I mean, some old-timey goggles, corsets and stuff. Not hearing anybody. It's a very bare room. Oh. Okay, if you have a room with like literally nothing in it, don't just throw your money on like a Crown Royal bag. Like that should have had like someone's D&D dice in it. I don't think I ever kept my dice in a bag. I had a box for a bit that I was given as a graduation present that had a poster of a show that I had been in on it, and I used that for years. That thing fell apart. Oh. Drop that. And let's drop that. And I've got like there's a game I don't like. Because actually a friend of mine likes the game a lot. I am not as much a fan of it. The old Illuminati game. This looks worshiping. This little the wheel, the crane. Are you listening? Oh look! It's looks like a little place where someone comes to worship. And because it's back there, it feels like that's the worship maybe they shouldn't be doing. As I recall, in the first game, it dealt with pagans and the Hammerites. The Hammerites we see a lot in this one. The Hammerites, bastards. Did I come into this room? No, yeah. This is the one. What was over here? Was that empty bedroom? Oh, stairs up. Okay, I'm hearing some footsteps up there. So the servants' quarters, not a lot of servants. That's the empty bedroom, okay. So I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember if they said at the beginning that like the servants were all out at a party or something. If they didn't, they should have, because that would have made some sense. Like there's a festival, so that's why no one's around. Maybe some guards who are a little bit pissed they have to be here. Alright. So now we're on some tile floor. Not quite tile, but like hardwood. And we've got some electric lights. Electric lights are a problem for me because I can put out torches. I can't do shit with electric lights. Okay. Well, how far are you going to come? Don't come too far.
Wish I had my overshoes. Where did
And it takes them just a little bit to drop, which is nerve-wracking because it means if there's other guards nearby, they have that much more time to see you. I think it's just me moving. I'm going to drop you here by the steps. You'll wake up with a headache, and robbed a little bit. Again, you're at work. I don't know why you have your money with you. What are you going to buy? You're in the house. Maybe just for that downstairs. Ah, it's lavatory. There you go. Little candles. Nope, hairbrush. Not useful. Now tile floor. Okay. Big ass bath. Now here's the thing. This is either going to be grody as hell, if this were a real life thing, or like someone had just drawn it. Of course, the pipes, maybe it's piped in, and I just can't see where it comes into. Okay, I'm gonna go back around. Hairbrush. This is way too loud. What's out here? Okay. So I want to get the key that'll get me into that. Yeah, because if I'd open that up, I open it up into the light. Now I can't peek around this corner without being in the light. always this nerve-wracking kind of thing. You just want to get the hell, like, out of any place that's lit. Or like even, oh, that's a little flute. Even if you are, I know I can't pick that up, but if I hit that, I'm sure music will happen. I may do that on the way out. Just stacks of money. This is keep stacks of money here to throw to musicians. But let them know we're watching. If they go after it, like a puppy. Wait for it. Wait. I don't think there are books. Usually there'd be like one that's a little off color. That means like a trigger for something. I don't think there's one there. So like in the dark, I feel powerful, but still, even if they're coming by, I can be vulnerable at any moment. So one of the things that Thief did was it made the act of waiting nerve-wracking. You're sitting there like this right here, this big-ass room, hardwood floors. Okay. Water closet, bath, music room. Okay, so I'm here. So there's this big-ass room. Those stairs go down, so I think that comes from the kitchen. So I'm probably pretty safe from here. However, the dining room and such on the other side is a problem because, okay, stairs up, I don't have the key to that door. So I have to go through here. I could mantle over that, but I'm not going to. So, I need to be a little bit careful. Be ready to duck behind a pillar. Just heard something. Okay, that's probably for the best. Okay, that's fine. Now, because it's locked, you don't really... I don't recall guards, like, popping in from locked doors. So it's not like a monster closet on Dune or something where suddenly, like, you feel like you're safe, boom, here comes someone from out of nowhere. Like, the places they come from tend to be the places you can go. Okay. I'm not seeing any balcony or something someone can see me. Now, I heard someone back there. I don't think they're going to come into this room. Really feels... Okay. There's... I must have heard people in the dining room, because when I was below, I definitely heard people walking around. It was loud as hell. Let's double check real quick. This is the kitchen. No, it was in the other room. It was on that side. Okay, so we have people near the dining room. I could get a dumbwaiter and take that up, but that seems like I'd be way too vulnerable. So we definitely have some people over there. Actually... So, it's down, up, up. Okay, so it looks like we just got this major hall, and then we've got some bedrooms and stuff off to either side. And I'm guessing since I'm probably going to end up going through, back out the way I came, I'll pass that one that's locked, so I'll be able to see what's in there. Can I put that chandelier somewhere? Somewhere they put out there for right now. It's just kind of barren, but the kitchen comes up into it, which kind of makes you think that, you know, great hauled up in the old-fashioned sense. I heard voices. Okay, guy there. Just headed to this.
What's that I see?
Oh shit! That's what happens when I don't listen.
Nothing. Too tense. So I should shut that door, go down the hall, get the one who's in the door, in the hallway.
Unless I happen to catch this guy with his back to me. I hear multiple footsteps. That makes me nervous. Two people. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Thought I saw something.
Get darker. Oh Christ. I got lucky.
Nothing now.
Part of what makes Steve awesome is it's nerve-wracking.
Hey!
Okay. I got him before he could do anything. Because he was still in like surprise mode or whatever they want to put it. Good, so it's a little darker back here. Usually I have the gamma up a little bit, but I... with lights on, it makes it, or down rather, with lights on, it's a little hard to see if it's kind of as truly dark as it should be. Okay, it looks like I might be able to hide here.
I'll show them someday. Someday they'll get what they deserve.
Okay, so the room across from me. Anybody in there? I don't think so. Remember. I recall it here you don't keep arrows. Okay, I can. Okay, so in the dark.
Just because I've been here only a few months, think that I can just get away with pushing me. Don't move!
Okay. Drop him there, I believe. That looks electric. Yep, crap. Alright, let's see. I've got one for run. Let's just check the controls real quick. Shift, okay. I might be able to run up on him. I'm going to save this, just in case.
Taking a break.
That's a pretty tight loop. But it does have a key. He didn't see me. I wonder if he'll hear me. supplies? I think maybe I only have those. I think that's the one I can't. How the fuck do I get him out? Okay, this is probably not going to work. I'm going to try it.
Is someone there? Hey, we got an... Ah!
Nope. I can't kill him. Okay, so... I think that's a bug, because I don't think you should be... Because out there in that corner, it's just impossible to get to him.
Is someone there? Strange. I thought there was something there. Hello? Just rats again. Who's noising about then?
Yeah, this is a bug or something. He's not moving.
Hey, stop right there!
Okay. I have him chase me, I can have him lose me.
Die!
Oh, wrong button.
There!
I hit the wrong button. I started to lean forward instead of wrong. Oh shit. Oh, no. God damn it. This is where old-timey controls are problematic at times. Yeah, that's where old-time controls suck. Now, he shouldn't just be in that corner, so let me see what else I can find, because it's frustrating, because with him there, I don't have a lot of places to run. And the old-timey controls are sometimes a pain in the ass. So let's look for some other places first. I might be able to grab something and throw it in there and have him rush around. Okay, this will be the upstairs. Lights. So he's got a key, which I want. So I want to get up into that other place. Hello, treasure. So 500 treasure, no gems. I still need some gems, which I have a feeling I might need that key in his belt to get. Because otherwise, I'm just stuck with what's going to be upstairs here. I'm being a little too bold in some respects. I'm just sort of waltzing in And that is often a bad idea in Thief. That's how you get cocky, and that's how you get caught. And it's been so long since I've actually played this, it's not like I remember, oh yeah, there's nobody up here. There very well may be. I'm not hearing anything. Sorry, draw the door. Shit, okay. So up here looks like it's mostly a bust. We have necessarily a lot. What's in here? Well, that's a pleasant little painting to have. Oh, a ring. 25 worth of gems. I need a lot more. 600 loot, including 200 in gems. I think I've got close to 600 loot, but I don't have it in gem. Get back out of the match together with me. Okay, I gotta join them. Yeah, 545, only a little bit of gems, so I still have a bunch to find. Man, motherfucker. Okay, looks like I have to go on the other side. So I have to get him. There's something I pick up and throw. Not that. I saw some downstairs. Oh, tiara. Okay, more gems. Still not enough. Pick up the candlestick. No, these are extraordinarily sturdy candlesticks actually built into the furniture. There's no door here, though. It's just like anybody who walks in this little thing, you just like see him right there. Like all that's together. Yeah, there's a door there, but that just seems like it's like a paranormal activity. You're still looking down that hallway going, okay, when's something going to kill me? Because this is the place where something kills me. Alright, I think I'm going to try to grab a thingy out of here. A plate will do. That'll do fine. A hand mirror. And if I can throw it and make some noise, I can hide in that next room, get him to pop out. I don't think that made enough noise. Is there something? Bottle. This is one where there are like firework arrows that you can get. Why are you stuck there? Just not hearing a thing. Okay, fuck. Maybe I gotta try to charge it. Yeah, this is a screw up. Don't hit control. That
Something moved there!
that didn't work.
Die!
I can't look him to follow me because I can't get away fast enough. And there's a bug with him just stuck there. He should be actually.
Is that you?
He's not reacting into the doorway. I should be seen and heard.
Come on now. What was that? Don't try to run, Tapper. Just surrender. Now!
Okay.
Die! Ah! Ah!
Alright, unfortunately. Okay, I'm going to leave it for now. Unfortunately, it looks like that bug. Let me check one more thing, because that bug is stopping me from being able to actually finish it, because I'd be fine once I can get to him, but he's too far away for me to knock unconscious, and I don't have all of my extra stuff. And Basso. Let's see what that finds. So it's super frustrating, because yeah, let's go to the thing. Nope, running interference. This is yeah, it's going through, grabbing stuff. There. Let me try something. Look at something. This is super frustrating.
What's that I see?
Come after me, please.
Just rats again.
No, god damn it. Oh, wait. Oh, it's up the other side. I may have missed something up here. So you'd also would have the key that would let me get out into the courtyard area. Maybe that'll work. Try throwing a goblet. Do you want to throw a goblet? Oh, there's a goblet. There's some up there. Put that down on the floor. With the lights back on. There's something else I missed? That was not what I was looking for. Because if I run downstairs, there's not enough other spots to kind of disappear in down here, which is the problem with trying to pull him away. Where does this take him? Again, I'm being super cocky. Okay, I've been here. Okay, this is there. I guess I can kind of see where his line of sight, because he wasn't seeing me when he should have, even when I was sort of in the room. So, close as possible, rush up and jack him if I can't pull him with some sound. This is absurd. This is usually not a problem. Thief is usually better than this. Not seeing me.
Something moved there.
Still not seeing, but saying it.
Nothing, I guess. Oh, well.
Okay, so he's looking.
You can't hide for long.
Start looking, start searching. good. Okay.
Well, seems clear.
Back to him before he goes on the stage.
Wonder what that no.
Oh, thank God. Jesus. Alright, gonna come up in that. Yeah, that's what happens when AI is problematic. I think those are just regular plates. I can't take those anywhere. Okay. Drop you there. That gold? Nope. Yeah, that stuff I threw right at him. Okay. I have a feeling I probably don't want to go up there. That takes me outside, which is not where I want to be. Outside is dangerous. Inside is safe. Let's go slower. Alright, I'm hearing people again. So I'm wondering if I'm hearing them outside or upstairs. There he is. I'm in the dark. Just don't come too close. I'm seeing a key for this dude.
Nobody better be taffing around.
Better not be anybody sticking up behind me. Told you shouldn't be doing that. Now this sounds fairly quiet. So I think... Oh, something that... Nope, just a wonky texture. Hear that going. Another bedroom. Okay, so the servants just keep money out on top of stuff. This no, I don't even have a blanket, dude. Or maybe that is a blanket. It's not well rendered. Poor guy. Anything under here? Nope. Just the steps. So I believe I am pretty close to being finished with Bassos. That's at your dinner party. That's looks kind of fucked up. Everybody, just don't pay attention to the man having the entrails taken out over there. That's just it's just decoration. Does not look like I can make money from that. Those look like like outlets. Anybody home? Anybody? Oh, key. That's nice. Little glasses. Oh, those spectacles had to be worth something. What's in here? Okay, well, oh, what's this? Something just opened. Sounded like it was this direction. Though it's weird to have something open up on the opposite way, like not in the same room. You think you would want that. Oh, there we go. All right. Now I'm curious. While I was looking, I did see a thing where apparently I can get some rings for them, and I want to do that. Normally, I'm not going to normally be looking for secrets I'm unaware of, but there are some things. Patch versions. Grab some gold. There's a patch version where you've got some other stuff that are available. I want to find these two rings though. That would be nice. Or maybe I can't. Okay, well, like I found the stuff I'm going to find. There are other things hidden throughout, but there are, I'm sure, people who've done all of that stuff. I am not going to. I'm going to make my way out. Rito! Up there? Make a lot of noise as I'm heading down. And back out the way I came. There's just the one guard down here. Oops. Be a little bit turned around. Oh, yep, this way. Servants' quarters. Be a little more quiet. Heading here. And now I'm home free. So there's some loot that I missed that seems to have been fairly well hidden. Little things sort of kept in weird places. A little bit of a cough. I apologize for that. Alright, so this is the training mission. It's much more straightforward than most of Thief 2. Pretty much you kind of go in straight lines. I didn't check out what's in the courtyard because it just kind of looked a little dangerous. And I get the mission complete. And Garrett doing his thing. Yay, I want to see stats and see how much I missed. Okay, only 245 loot that I missed. Could have picked a few more pockets. I knocked a few people out before I did that. Bodies discovered. What body was discovered by an enemy? I only found one secret. Okay. Not bad. Blessed be the fire, the builder, and the forge.
Business has been kind of slow these days, thanks to Sheriff Gorman Truart. He's been coming down hard on my competition and anyone else he deems unlawful. I've been playing it safe by keeping a low profile, but as my landlord recently reminded me, the rent is late. He says he's going to pay me a visit tomorrow to collect, so I'll have to go amateur for some quick cash. The warehouses by the docks should fit the bill. In addition to the usual shipping traffic, there's also a small smuggling operation sponsored by the local underground. Not too many guards, lots of dark corners, and several points of entry should make this job painless and profitable. Maybe I'll even have something left over for myself once the rent is paid. Wasn't that long ago that I was planning on my retirement. Now the only thing that's getting retired is my standards. If things get any worse, I'll have to go back to picking pockets in the streets.
Okay, Okay, difficulty, I always do expert. I will not be playing this one, but I've got like, it doesn't give you a little thing in the middle where you can save it. Buy money from last time. Lockpicks. Oh, this is my starting gear. It's always good to have a healing potion, just in case. Papyrus gives you some information. Broadhead arrows, I shouldn't need. Water arrows, I was going to pick up. Flash bomb can be useful. Visibility potion, I don't remember these. I've never used it. Slow fall potion could be useful if I got to jump off of something. Flares, not really my thing. I got 140 left. Moss arrows are great. 15. I don't know. I can buy not even that. Okay. Play mission. All right. So this has been Confessions of Improv GM. Want to do some stuff with Thief too because it's awesome. This is also to test out some of the setup that I have. Have yourself a good one, and I will be stopping.